The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Milan.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, it's away we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Serge Gnabry's early career was a real struggle, but has seen a spectacular revival where he's transformed himself into one of Europe's most sought-after wide players now. And I think it's a real story of how hard work truly pays off.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And the counter is on. Pass somewhat off target. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cross needs bullish header! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Beckham. Belletti. Drogba chasing after it. Now it's Vitinha. Goes looking wide. Joelinton. Up he goes!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Donatoni.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Dink through. Hernandez calmly anticipates. Quarter of an hour played. Now, what about a counter-attack? Milan looking to pass their way through. David Villa. Oh, some tackle that. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gnabry, terrific header! Oh, it's fallen kindly here! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
Indonesia are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Frimpong. Now it's Muto. Conte. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That looks a good ball through. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Indonesia have reclaimed it. No luck with that dink over the top.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready.
Decent chance! And he's taking no chances there.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And it's Frimpong. Threads one in. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Kupchu. Nice looking ball. Good read, needed to be. Milan do have a chance to counter here. Muto. It's a goal kick. Belletti. Belletti.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
He's picked his way through. Backward it goes. Joelinton! Donatoni. Oh, there's a probing ball. He won't be happy with that one. Knocks it into space. David Villa. And he's there to clear it. Linton. Muto. Beckham. And he welcomes it in. Goes for a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Now, can they get him away? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Villa. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Indonesia really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Beckham. Can he spark a counter here? No, it's come to nothing. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Vitinha cuts it out. Aimed beyond the defence. Played into space. Kilit Choi. Throw in. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Beckham picks it up out wide. No way through. Conte always on the lookout for any signs of danger.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Indonesia still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now, that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. That was mighty close. Milan with the corner, they're first. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. That's good vision. Donadoni gets into some space. Drogba herring after the ball here.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Belletti. It's run loose here. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Beckham. Played for Chiellini. Now it's Drogba. Kirkchu. And the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Donadoni! Marquinhos gets it clear. And it's Rijkaard. Gnabry is always looking to play quality balls. Now it's Joe Linton. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Beckham. Tries to pass it through. And it's made its way to him. Turns and goes back. And he's picked it up out wide. And he's got full. Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Hernandez. Linton. And it's Conte. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Gnabry. Gnabry going face-to-face with his great rival. He's in space and looking for options. In towards the back stick. Muto! And that would have been game, set and match.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Donatoni. Oh, important interception.
Indonesia really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And it's Beckham. Looking to play him in. Now there's a fine ball. He's having a shot! Sticks it away! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Substitution for Indonesia.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 8.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
And he cuts out the supply. And can he finish? Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! That was a given. It always was.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Milan take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Climbs up big! And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 9.
Indonesia making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when...
And that is as far as it goes. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Paris Saint-Germain.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Well, Alessandro Nesta turns defence into an art form. If you like your defender slick and quick, this is the man.
Yeah, am I right in saying he started out as a fullback?
Yeah, I think he may have begun his career as a fullback, but he became a central colossus.
Van Dijk is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Mendes getting this one clear. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Oh, it's come loose. Swung over. So what can they make of this? De Jong. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And here's Elise. And it's James. Bruno Fernandes! That's got him rattled. Paris Saint-Germain with the corner. They're first. And now they can spring out of defence. Rafinha chasing after it.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Donatoni. Nicely weighted ball. It's Drogba! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Look at this. Drogba! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? David Villa! And here's Drogba. Well, that looks a decent ball. Neither side yet able to find the net. Konate. And it's Rijkaard. David Villa. Oh, shooting shot! And it's come back out to him. There it is! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Indonesia have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Batistuta. Now it's Rafinha. Out towards the flank. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Can he finish? It's off target and by quite a way. James is one whose deliveries we all know about. Elise providing an outlet on that flank. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And he plays one through. Oh, he's burst through. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Deep cross. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Cleared without complication. That's a cute ball. Now that's well seen too. Chu wins the duel this time. Oh, nicely intercepted. De Jong.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And here's Rafinha. He's got away. He's having a shot! And yes, it's there! They have come roaring back.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Paris Saint-Germain grab the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. David Villa.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
2 hours has been indicated.
That pass has been well intercepted. Can he get on the end of this? Nice looking ball. Leicester cuts it out. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Olise has it out wide and in space. Might be great chance! And he's taking no chances there. A really close shave and the last action of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go and they head into the break, all square. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
That's a really interesting game and they hit it. Real chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Indonesia get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
It's a pretty loose pass. And now they can clear their lines. He's gone for goal! Bruno Fernandes. And the cross comes in. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
And Batistuta! And again the keeper stands strong. It's their second corner of the game. Olise goes short. Chance for a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
James clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, that's a key interception. Threads one in. He's in plenty of space here. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. And that should get the job done. Rijkaard. Terrific header! Just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Rodri has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Drogba is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Bruno Fernandes. Best plays it in. And that's the keeper's ball.
Paris Saint-Germain really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Best. He's in a great position here. Drogba. Rijkaard. Belletti. Bojan Krkic in acres of space out wide. Rijkaard. Koku! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. He can run onto that. Konate cuts out the pass. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And he's straight offside.
Paris Saint-Germain really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rijkaard. Cleared without hesitation. And they're quick to get it back. Koku. That's going to go a long way. Throw it.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 8, Donadoni. Coming on to replace him is number 18, Hazard.
Shot! Rodri. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And this is Eto'o. Eto'o! So close to drawing level.
Oh, that's really unlucky because he didn't do an awful lot wrong then. It's a let-off for that defence.
Coming on the field is number 17, Bale.
Now it's Koku. Bale. Now this could be a chance. Bojan. Chance, surely! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Indonesia have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. That's really well cleared. And it's Eto'o. De Jong, looking for the run. Shot a goal! He scores! They have stolen level at the last! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Number 14,
All square again into the dying minutes.
credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Deep into stoppage time.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has
Can
to
he
be.
latch on to this? Oh, well played, well played. Nicely shaped ball. And he's intervened well there. Rodri conjures time and space where few can. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Now it's Villa. That's headed upfield. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's shifting through the gears here. And we're done. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then. Baresi, undoubtedly the centre of attention today. Another huge landmark reached. It is his 500th game for the team.
Well, Peter, it's so good to see everyone show the appreciation that's fully deserved. Although I'm sure he himself won't be thinking about that. All he'll be thinking about will be making sure that he ends up on the winning side here.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Corner given. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Zanetti. Can he finish? Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Well, that pass isn't the best. Kirkchu. Threads one in, and he's picked it up out wide. Stood up well to him there. And the shot's on here. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Donatoni. Boyan.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Mateus. Yamal. Kilitshoy. He's looking wide. And there's the shot! Corner number 2 then. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. It's a pretty loose pass. Still goalless at the moment. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's good vision. Boyan! He steps in, and that's the end of that. And he shoots! And it's come back out to him. And that's caused a worry or two.
Bojan Kirkic is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Zanetti. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Can he get it through? Donatoni. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Yamal. Oh, what's he giving here? And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. To open the scoring. And he's buried it! 1-0. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Well read, nice interception. Yamal. It's a good run down the right. Can he spark a counter here? Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Real chance! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Indonesia have reclaimed it. Rijkaard. And Donatoni. Rijkaard. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Baresi. And here's Azar. Donatoni. Lovely. Tries a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Bojan Kirkic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And he's had a hit! And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a nicely shaped ball. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's picked his way through. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but The old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
So, another set play. That's an imaginative pass. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. And Jamal. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He is through here. He's going all the way. Rijkaard. Oh, he's ended up in no man's land. Jamal. Best. Pinches it off him. And there is the half-time whistle. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Indonesia really need to bring up...
Oh, terrible pass. Tries to pass it through. And this is Drogba. Now he's off and running. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. He's in a good position here. Chance, surely! Mateus. He could be in here. Mateus proves just a little bit too strong. Distributed tidily. Kukçu. Indonesia do have a chance to counter here.
That's positional gold. The utilisation...
Gets his head on it! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's following up! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
That has Jamal! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Lamine Yamal can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he...
Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Indonesia presented with a golden opportunity here to turn a deficit into a lead. And they've turned it round. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Indonesia have scored 2 quick goals here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. That ball looks a good one. He's being urged to shoot. A big chance!
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Belletti looking for options for movement. Kukçu receives it in a wide position. Mateus. Kilitshoy. That's been cut out, well played. Donadoni. And it's Kukçu. Mateus. No, that's been intercepted. Can he get on the end of this? So nearly the perfect ball. But they've got it again. No, it's come to nothing. Not the most accurate pass. It's Asa! Good play on the left-hand side here. Rijkaard. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Dropper! Oh, that's fabulous! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike.
Number 10.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Number 8.
Tunisia take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Chance for us! That's another chance! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
And a mighty crossbar comes to the rescue. Bale gets flagged offside. Played out to the right. Now it's Yamal. Rijkaard. Neymar. Kukçu. Can he finish? And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best. And it's Kukçu.
4 added
He's
minutes
had it
has been
nipped away.
indicated.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Neymar. Kukçu. And he cuts out the supply. Engages and forces him off the ball. And that's it. Tunisia have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, Jim, there he is, the much-storied Gabriel Batistuta. Fair to say, I think he will be a handful.
Well, talk about an understatement, Peter. He's Argentina's greatest number 9, without doubt. I don't think I've ever seen anyone strike the ball with such violence, if I can put it like that. We might well be seeing his iconic celebration in the next couple of hours.
Sure, Linton has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Oh, what's he done?
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Kökçü. Schlotterbeck. Neymar. And it's Berbatov. Ambitious ball here. Good read, needed to be. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Indonesia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Chance for a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Indonesia are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Bojan Krkić will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Indonesia leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Donatoni. Shifted it to the flank. No, that's been intercepted. Nicely weighted ball. Now there's a fine ball. He's found some space. Great chance! It's hit the upright. Donatoni. And it's Kökçü.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Kökçü. Big chance! Indonesia are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Now it's Neymar. Batistuta. Owen. And that is expertly dealt with. And he's quick to get it clear again. Belletti. Donatoni. He's in a great position here. Serves up a cross. Can he finish? Owen. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And the shot! Contact was certainly crisp, didn't quite come off.
Well, he's the type that always fancies himself, Peter, in these situations, and with very good reason.
Decent chance! And he's lifted it over.
Well, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish, imperfection.
Great vision. And this is Batistuta. Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Bojan. Neymar. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Batistuta. Probing pass. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Indonesia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. Indonesia have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Linton. Now it's Owen. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Neymar. He has found the way through. It's Neymar! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Indonesia grab the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Mario Gila with the clearance. It's gone out for a throw-in. Chance! He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And this is Drogba. That's a good ball. Linton. Owen. And this is Berbatov. Owen. And this is Berbatov. Batistuta. Can he finish? And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Neymar plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Not the most accurate pass.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Ah, he's given it away. Owen. And this is Owen. And now they can clear their lines. And there is the half-time whistle. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So we reach the halfway point.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Indonesia needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, that's an excellent interception. Pass somewhat off target. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
And the counter is on. Kirkchu. Great ball, and he's in here. There's the shot! They've scored! And again they hit the front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 9.
Indonesia can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism.
Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. Indonesia presented with a golden opportunity here to further improve their position of comfort. Terrific save from Mendy. And he's missed altogether.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Indonesia have their second corner now. Up he goes! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And here's Drogba. Hazard. And Hazard! It's bounced back off the post. The cross. Neymar could move up a gear here. Can he get on the end of this? Hazard. Very nicely done. Ball swung in. Keeper has taken decisive action. Mbappe.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, that's well spotted. Rijkaard. Donadoni. Bojan Krkic looking to get on the end of this. Van Dijk. Looking for the run. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's lofted through here. Oh, well played. Berbatov. And this is Owen. Kokchu. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Berbatov. Can he get it through? Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And he's worked it. It's Drogba! I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Mbappe! And it's Neymar. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Threads one in. David Villa providing an outlet on that flank.
Indonesia clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Rijkaard. Now, can they get him away? Aims beyond the defence. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Played back in. The ball goes in. And that has been knocked clear. And it's Belletti. And he's cut it out. Looking to play him in. Cleared without complication. Owen is herring after that one. Kokchu. And he shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he's heaved it away.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 6, Ryerson.
Intercepts the throw.
Johnson.
That's well read.
Number 7,
Indonesia
Neymar.
nearly finished it off.
coming on the field. Number 16.
And he has kicked it out somehow.
Really
Number
anticipated that
21,
well, didn't he?
Eduardo Camavinga.
Corner number 3 coming
Number
up.
17, Fernandez.
And that was very necessary. Throw in. That has not gone well. Indonesia close now to seeing this one through to the end. Mbappe. Now it's Villa.
Added
And
minute
he's been
has been
shifted off
indicated.
him. Well, that pass isn't the best.
That's going in strongly.
Fernandez. That is good alertness. Well, there's the clearance. Mbappe! And time is up. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defences about, getting the right partnership in that department can pay rich dividends as long as there's a good early supply. So playing two strikers can be a real help to this team. I mean, 4-4-2 these days, Peter, gets a lot of criticism, but it's unfair. Any system can work if you've got the right players.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Looking for a runner, chips it through. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And this is Drogba. He's through, now is he in? Oh, he couldn't quite make it. And they're quick to get it back. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends that have been there before him. The ability to handle the ball in tight spaces, his speed of thought on the turn, his understanding of the landscape around him, the intelligence in reading defensive positioning, all those factors which can make him unplayable when he's truly unsung.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Donadoni. Now it's Bojan. And here's Drogba. That has not gone well.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Messi finds himself offside. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Belletti. Oh, nice touch. Beckham wins the duel this time. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Crosses it in, and he was alert to it. And a chance! Oh, it's hit the post! He's not got that quite right. Pass somewhat off target. Ambitious ball here. That's beautifully weighted. Mbappe! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
This ended up in no man's land. Rafinha, the specialist in tearing teams apart. He's picked his way through. Messi. Kupchu. Rijkaard. Looking for the run. Zanetti makes the interception. Rafinha. It's Pedri. That has been slung wide. Neymar goes steaming forward. He is through here. He's hit it long. Takes the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Donadoni. Neymar. Konate promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Drogba. He's had it taken off him. Rafinha. And it's Pedri. That's Beckham. Can he get it through? Chance, surely! Has another go! And again! Goal! Barcelona! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Pedri. That pass has been well intercepted. The final seconds now. Goes for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's got away with one there.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
This possibly the last play of the half. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Drogba. Foot in. Rafinha. Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Pedri. Aimed beyond the defence. Can he finish? He scores! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. How smart was that? Such a delicate finish.
The skill and the confidence was just brilliant, and he showed both a quick head and even quicker feet.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Nicely weighted ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And that has been clubbed away, and that's been won straight back. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And he's straight offside. Belletti. Drogba looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Baresi. Beckham. Neymar. And it's Pedri. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, sweet feet. Beckham, who does have an assist to his name. And it's Messi. Oh, good read. It's a pretty loose pass. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Wow, look who's involved.
Out to the right. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Barcelona have their second corner now. Oh, that's a fine interception. Shapes to shoot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment. Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Hazard. Drogba knocks it out wide. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Rafinha puts his foot on the gas. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Hazard. Drogba bops him off it and wins back the ball. Indonesia are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Belletti tries to pass it through.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Azar. To Beckham. Azar can see things others simply cannot. Azar going face to face with his great rival. And it's Azar. Kukçu. And no, that was never going to make it. Azar. Beckham. And it's Isco. Knocks it into space. It's not an especially good pass, that. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And here's Drogba, driving forward. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away. It's Drogba! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And he's had it nicked away. Albert Ferrer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party tries a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this.
Cambio de jugadores. Habrá
Beckham.
4 minutos de descuento.
Azar. Azar running with the ball. Gets a good foot in there. Time and again they are repelled. Albert Ferrer. Yamal. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. He's got away. Kukçu. And we're done. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Milan.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here.
It's always a pleasure.